Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video because there's going to be update number 2 in Roulette Pan Collab, I think round 3. I think this is the 3rd round that has been open for everyone to collab together, and I'm just so amazed at how big this collab has gotten. If you guys don't know, this was originally started by Rebecca Morgan and Lexi here on YouTube. I will have both of their channels linked down below. They are some of my favorites here on YouTube. I love all of their content, and if for some reason you haven't already checked out their channels, you need to stop what you're doing right now and go check them out. If you like panning videos, empties videos, just anything in that realm, their channels are absolutely amazing. And like I said, I love both of them, some of my favorites here on YouTube. They started this collab, I think in 2017. They did some rounds together and then they decided to open it up to do a collab with anyone who wanted to join. And so many people have joined, and it's been such a fun collab to be a part of. It really has inspired me to get more use out of my makeup collection as well, and I've just really enjoyed every part of this collab, every single round. So we are on round 3, and like I said, this is the 2nd update. I do have some progress to share with you guys, which is super exciting. So if you guys are interested, then stay tuned. But first, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll consider doing so before you go. I post videos every single Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And without further ado, let's get into it. All right, you guys, so if you are new, I will leave my introduction linked down below. But essentially for this project, there are 50 prompts. We have a list of 50 prompts in an Excel spreadsheet. We randomly select 6 numbers, and then based on those numbers, they correlate to the prompts, and we select products based on those prompts. In my first update, I shared with you guys that I had finished a little deluxe size of the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer, as well as the Ofra Makeup Fixer Setting Spray. So I had already finished 2 products, which was super exciting, and I finished 2 more this update, so I'm really excited to share that progress with you guys. So jumping right into it. So the first prompt that I got, I can't speak like usual, was a product with cute packaging, and for that I selected a shade out of my, I almost said Too Faced, Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and it is this shade right here, which is the shade Riff. And I hope that you guys can see there's a good dip going in this. I obviously haven't hit pan yet. I'm also working on the same shade. I kind of double dipped. For this one, I'm working on this in my 19 shadows in 2019. I have worked on this shade so much over the course of especially the last 2 weeks, and I feel like there's just not that much progress. This is like a super firmly pressed shade, and I have just been having a tough time hitting pan with this. I have used this so much, you guys. I have it today with the Pure Festival palette. I could have just used a similar shade like this from the Pure Festival palette, but I specifically reached into this to try and get more use out of it, and I just feel like it's the never-ending shadow. I'm hoping to have hit pan, or hoping to hit pan by the next update. By the way, I forgot to mention this project ends August 15th, so we do have one more update before the finale, but kind of bummed about this one because I've been working really hard on it. Next up was a product hyped on YouTube, and for that I selected my Mirror Butter Bronzer. I repressed this, I think, before the last update, and this is what we're looking like now. So I will insert pictures for you guys. This one I think will take me like through the duration of the project to finish up. However, this is very powdery now that I've repressed it, and as you can tell, I've got some good pan going here again. So I'm hoping that I can finish this up by the end of the project. It would be the first bronzer that I've ever completed in my collection, which would be really exciting. This is one of my favorite bronzers, so I definitely will repurchase this at some point if I finish it, which I'm hoping to. I will finish this bronzer this year. Really love this bronzer. It's super easy to use, and in the summertime I feel like I can use it even more. So I'm really hoping to finish this by the end of the project. I don't think I will have this complete by the next update, but you never know. Surprises do happen. So the next prompt was a product that I purchased online, and for this I selected my Kopari Lip Glossy in the shade Pinkini. This is what it looks like, and when I rolled this in, it was pretty much new. I'd used it a couple of times. The last update, I think I still didn't mark it because I still felt like I had a lot of product in it. I have been using this a ton, and I finally made a mark. This is where I think I am. So I still do have quite a bit of product left. A little bit of this goes such a long way, and it does have, it's like a bright pink, still like a sheer bright pink, but it still has quite a bit of pigment, so you don't want to get too much on your lips that it's like all over your face. because then you have like pink on your face. So you do have to be careful. Like, I'm not using a lot of product every time I go in with this, and this is so nourishing that I don't have to like reapply every like 20 minutes. So a little bit goes a long way with this. I've enjoyed every second of using this. I don't know if I will finish this up at the end of it. I don't know if this will be complete in August. This is a great time to use this one because it is a sheer pink, but still like a bright summery pink. So a great time to get use out of this. Definitely will repurchase this when I finish it. I want to have like all 3 shades that they have, because this is just such a good product, especially for someone like me with like chronically dry lips. If I had the original, I would wear this more at work. I would get even more use out of it. So I definitely do intend to pick the original like clear version up. Would highly recommend the Kopari Lip Glossy, especially again if you have dry lips. It's so nourishing, such a great product. It's, I think, $13, maybe it's $16. Regardless, I still think it's worth the price. And now I'm just rambling, but that's my progress for that. The next prompt was an old favorite, and this was almost done at the last update, and I'm happy to say that this is complete. I know you can still see a little bit of product on the side, but I have like gone in with like a spatula and literally scraped out what I can from this. There's no more product, no more foundation left for me to use. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is my CoverGirl Healthy Vitalist Elixir foundation in the shade 720. I already have another one of these. This is one of my favorite foundations, especially from the drugstore. It's such a good price. So it was really easy for me to use this up, and I'm really excited to have completed this. So now I can roll in another product. Then last round, I rolled in a product that I love, in which I had selected the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I just had this mini, and I have completed this. I was here at the last update, so I was almost done with this, and I really do love this product. I didn't think I was going to love it so much, because one time in store, I like sprayed it on my face, and I sprayed too much, and I looked way too dewy, and I was like, okay, nope, I don't even need to worry about wanting to buy a $48 skin mist. But then I ended up picking this up during the summertime. I ended up picking this up during like the November VIB sale, and I brought this with me on vacation, and I just fell in love with this. So I really do like this. I do think during the next Sephora VIB sale, I might pick up the full size in this, which I know is $48, but I was thinking I would just have it around at like for like special occasions when I wanted to use like a luxurious dewy skin mist. Otherwise, I'll just use my ABH one. But really do love this. Excited but sad that I finished it. I get to roll in a new product now, but I'm also out of this now, so like it's a little bit bittersweet. And then the 6th prompt was a product of your choice, and for this, I said in the last update when I rolled this in that I was probably going to regret this, and a part of me does. So the product I selected was the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, the pore minimizing one. I don't like this primer, but I was to the point where I was like over halfway done with this, so I really wanted to use it up rather than just declutter it. I was here during the last update, and now I'm here. I think there might have been like some air bubbles in there because I've been using this a lot, but I don't know that I've used like that much. So if I could finish this by the next update, I would be so happy. I just do not care for this primer. It's really difficult to use. It pills up on me. I really only use it on my forehead because it doesn't pill up as much on my forehead. I think because I press it in more, and then I use it like right here by the sides of my nose, and I really press it in. And oftentimes, even when I use it there, like I still like I'll push it away, and I get like pilling towards like the sides of my cheeks still. It's such a frustrating product to use. I'm gonna go as far as to say I hate this primer. If this is a favorite of yours, I'm sorry, but I just personally don't like it. So hoping to have this done by the next update, and for sure hoping to have this done by the end of the project. I'm really trying to curate primers this year. It's one of the areas of my makeup collection that I feel like I've really started to grasp like my favorites and kind of like the types of primers that I enjoy. So I'm just trying to work through a lot of the primers in my collection so I can have a really nice curated collection of primers that's like not too many, maybe like 3 to 5, and then like 1 or 2 that I'm testing out. So I'm just really wanting to finish this. That being said, I did finish hit goal on 2 of the products that I was using, so I get to roll in 2 more for the last 2 months of this project, which I am so excited about. So we are going to go to the Pretty Random app, and I'm going to input a minimum number of 1 and a maximum number of 50 because That is the number of prompts in the project, and we're gonna see what we get. So I don't know why this happens. This happened to me last time. I got number 81. That's not even possible. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go, we got number 19, which I don't think I've gotten yet, and then number 26. So I'm going to jump over to the spreadsheet. Okay, so number 19 is a product you've already hit pan on. I think I have an idea for this one. And then number 26 is a matte product. I don't really care for, well, I don't care for matte foundations. Oh, I might have a product for this. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go look through my collection and I will be right back with my selections. Okay, you guys, that actually wasn't that hard for me to make my selections. So for a product that I've already hit pan on, I'm gonna go with this pressed powder. This actually came out of its original packaging, so I just have it in my little Z palette right now. This is from Too Faced. It's their primed and poreless pressed powder, and I used to love this, and I've been getting more and more into pressed powders. So this is also getting a little bit old in my collection. I would love to use this up and see if I like it as much or more as the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder, because I'm about done with that one, and that's $45, and I just don't feel like it's worth $45. So I need to find another pressed powder to replace that, and if I enjoy this, then maybe I could repurchase this one at, I think, $30 over the $45. So this is the product that I am going to be working on. My goal for this is going to be to use it up. My goal is going to be to use it up. I don't know if I'll be able to do that in the 2 months that's left, but I'm really excited to see the progress that I can make on this. And then for a matte product, I am selecting the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse Foundation. Now, I just mentioned this, I believe, in a video about products I'm unofficially trying to pan. And as you can see, I actually do, I hope you can see the bottom of this. So this is a really interesting formula. It's very moussey. It applies best after being like a little bit warmed up, and it truly applies best with the hands. So it's a little bit finicky to work with. Definitely not my favorite formula, and I would love to get this out of my collection to have room for other foundations that I prefer over this. I don't mind the finish once this is on the face. It's just hard to blend out and to get it to look good. So my goal is going to be to use this one up. I don't think I'll complete this by the next update, but I'm hoping to finish this by the end of the project and to move another foundation out of my collection. So those are the two products that I will be rolling in. The saddest thing just happened. I was cleaning up after filming this update, and I dropped the powder I just rolled in. Oh my gosh, I'm upset. I am going to try and repress this, and then I'll take a picture after I repress it so we can see what it looks like. But I just wanted to come on and say that maybe it wasn't meant to be with this. I couldn't believe it. Bummer. So this is gonna be looking a little bit different next time. But yeah, and that is going to be it for today's update and for today's video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.